Welcome back, guys. So I'm starting off today with trying to get on, and if she goes to move, I'm going to spank her on the butt with my over and under and make her disengage that hip, and then I'm going to attempt to get on again. I'm tired of her walking off. It's her 17th ride and we need to nip this in the butt. So you can see now, the second time I go to get on, I'm kind of taking my time because that's when she tends to move, and she doesn't move. So I'm really happy with that. Today we do a lot of different things. So here I'm going to flex her from side to side, and then we're going to work on vertical flexion, which will eventually get her soft to where she stops nicer, pays attention more, backs up nicer. You can see I'm pulling, pulling, pulling. She's not really giving. There she gave, so I release. Pulling. There she gave, so I release. So this was the majority of our ride. What I'm doing is practicing neck reining. Right here I'm asking for a wider turn, so that's why you can see her moving out and my arms sticking out. She's responding much better to my leg and my reins, but since she wants to continue to drag to the barn, this is where we're going to work and do the hardest work, is over here by the barn. And I'm going to once in a while allow her to rest here because I still want to be able to rest by the camera so I can get some good shots, but also she needs to know when I pick up and ask her to go, she goes, but she can also slow down. Does your guys' horse sneeze a lot during training? She does. So anyways, we're cantering, and then she slows down to a trot, and you can see here, she's bowing and kind of pulling where she wants to go. So I make her go in some smaller circles, getting her listening to my legs and my reins, and just making her work over here. So here, I'm pulling back right here and said, whoa, and she's just dragging through. And so I'm kind of bumping here, and you can see her doing that head thing again, and I've checked her bit. Her bit's not tight. It doesn't even have a wrinkle. But pretty much what I just kept doing was pulling until I got a step back so that she doesn't learn to ignore the bit or my hands. Here, I'm trying to get her to turn, and she's actually doing a little spin, which I'm not going to correct her for because she is technically turning the way I'm asking. But there she goes again with her head thing. And I don't know why she does that. Every time she does it, I pop her on the bit, or I flex her, or do some type of softening drill to try to distract her from doing it. I don't know why she's doing it. I've checked the bit. It's not tight. I don't know, guys. So here I'm working on disengaging her hindquarters for the first time, and she did really well there. But I did watch Clinton Anderson's Training a Rescue Horse, and he said if you don't have spurs and you're asking like I am here, and they're not going, they're moving their front end, to pick up your over and under or your lead rope and spank them on that hindquarter. So that's what you'll see me do here. I'm asking, gave her plenty of time, and she's just ignoring, so I reach back and spank her with it. And right there, she's like, okay, I'll move, because you don't want to just keep kicking, because then they're going to get dull to you. So here she's got a really lovely trot. I'm actually not holding her in a frame. So here she didn't stop, and then she started doing this head thing again. So every time she does that, like I said, I'm going to bump or make it uncomfortable because I don't want her doing it. I don't see, she's just got that head tilted and she's just pulling through, and I don't know why she's doing it. So when she backs up, then I release and stop them. That was a good stop. So here I figured out when I kick and ask her to back, she backs up a lot better. If you seen a second ago when I asked her to back up, when I wasn't kicking, she was just bracing. And here she's just moving back like, alright, I got it. So here I laughed because I'm desensitizing her to this rope and I'm swinging it, and she's got her ears pinned a little bit, but she honestly doesn't care. I'm flapping it, letting it kind of drop all over her. I'm swinging it both ways so she hears the different sound of the wind. I'm flapping it on her. I'm flapping it all over her butt here in a second. And she could go to sleep. She doesn't even care. And then I unhooked it from my saddle because it's kind of long, so I hook it just in case I drop it. I don't have to get off and get it. And I threw it, and she just doesn't even care. So I might start putting things on the fence and trying to pick them up. So here, working on stopping and then backing up right away. That'll help her get a nicer stop. Now, I don't care which way she backs up right now, as long as when I ask, she goes back. And I'm going to start asking for more now that I figured out if I kick, she goes better. So here again, she's doing that head thing, and I'm not even doing anything, just sitting there. So here I'm working on side passing, and she's beautiful going this way. But then you'll see here in a second, I'm asking with my other leg now. And there's that head thing again. I'm asking with my other leg, and look what she's doing. She's going into the pressure, so I can't allow that. So I pick up my rein to help her understand, and she's just kind of walking off and doing what she wants there, so I just bumped on her a little bit there. And then I help her out. I move her front end, and then I move her behind end. Right now she knows to move the hind end when your head's flexed, so that's why I flexed her head there. I don't like bumping on her, but sometimes I have to. Right, there was a beautiful stop and a beautiful back. Alright, if you guys have any tips, I will gladly accept them, but please don't be rude in the comments. Bye guys.